Welcome to today's Pilates Fit practice. My name's Aimee and I'm looking forward to taking you through a leg and core focused workout. You won't need any equipment for this session. So I want you to lie down on your back with knees bent, feet flat on the floor and hands in a diamond shape on your abdomen with thumbs and first fingers touching. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling your rib cage expand in every direction. As you exhale slowly through pursed lips, imagine your fingertips at 6 o'clock and your thumbs at 12 o'clock, gently drawing towards each other, meeting in the center of your clock face between your hands. Take another full inhale, expanding the ribs outwards. And as you exhale again, this time imagine 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, the sides of your waist, gently drawing in towards the center. On your next breath, picture 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock coming together as you exhale. One more deep inhale, and as we exhale this time, it is 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock's turn to come together. This is how we activate our core, and we'll do that for the first movement, which is glute bridge. I'm showing you that now. Inhale to prepare, exhale to press your feet flat into the mat and gently lift your hips up toward the sky. With this one, we are articulating through our spine, so starting with the lower back, the lumbar spine, then our mid back, and then lifting towards our upper back off the mat. On the way down, it's in reverse. So we gently draw our mid back, our lower back, and finally our bottom to the floor. I'm previewing the next exercise for you here. We're going to hold the top of that glute bridge and start to march our feet one at a time. We inhale to prepare, exhale to lift a leg, inhale to lower it down, exhale, lift the other side, inhale, lower it down. I'm now previewing the next exercise, which is an extended version of the glute bridge march. We inhale to lift one leg, exhale, extend it out to 45 degrees, inhale, bring it back in, exhale, down. Continue to alternate sides here before we move on to our next exercise. Slowly release the hips down, join the feet together, soles touching close to your body. We're going to exhale, lift the hips, pushing your knife's edge or your little toes edge of your foot into the mat. This one here keeps the knees apart but not too wide, and we're really driving down to work through the back of the glutes and the outer thighs. So we're going to go ahead and do one or two more, and then at the top I want you to hold that position and shorten the range plus speed it up. So these are called froggy pulses. Halfway down, all the way up, squeezing your peaches. You know what I mean. Keep going, you're almost there. We've got a break coming up. Lift and squeeze, short, sharp exhales on the lift. 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, little stretch here. You can hug your knees to chest. Take your feet as wide as the mat and windscreen wiper knees side to side. I've got my arms out and palms down just to find some balance here and allow the juicy stretch to be into the hips and hip flexors. Right, are you ready to work your core? Whether it's a yes or a no, we're doing it anyway. Here we go. So we're going to start with the all famous Pilates 100. Think rib cage to hip. Remember that clock face? Deep breath in. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't hear you breathing. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Keep going, beating those arms, and let's make it harder if you want to. Lift your legs to tabletop, shins parallel with the ground. Keep going with those arms, rib cage to hip is the focus here. Lift the shoulders. Good job, we're almost there. Have we done 100 yet? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Although we're almost finished these, we're not going to stop our core workout when these are done. So prepare to burn out those lower abs by doing a single leg extension. Have a little look here. We're extending one leg out on our exhale, and then we're inhaling to bring the leg in. Now, option here to interlace the fingertips behind the head and give yourself a little bit of support there. Notice how I'm not pulling on the head though. I'm just supporting or assisting the neck and head, alternating sides. Now, if you're finding this hard enough, please do take a break whenever you need it. Otherwise, if you want the challenge, if you want the spice today, we have a double leg extension. Can be done with the head on the floor, but don't go so low that you lose that core connection, that rib to hip engagement. You're doing well. Really, really good. We've got one more exercise in this little core series, and I would like to say it's easier than this exercise. So, interlace fingers behind the head, knees bent, feet flat. You're going to exhale as you draw your elbow towards your opposite knee. Inhale to extend that leg. Exhale to bring it in and down. So, it's a lot to take in, but you can kind of see that combo going on there. So we bring the knee in, extend the leg out, bring the knee in, and then release to take the other side. It's only 30 seconds of this one. Good. Now, rather than pull on the head again, do try and get your armpit up towards your opposite knee. So think armpit to knee rather than just elbow to knee. Very good, very good. We've got a little rest coming up soon, and then we'll be moving into the rest of our leg sequence. So in Pilates, you're essentially working everything all at once. Breath, posture, all the muscles. Have a little stretch, and when you're ready, roll onto your side. Options here for our side plank. Now, if you've got wrist issues, elbow on the floor or on your mat. And you can bend your base knee, extend your top leg, lift and hold, or take the harder option as I'm showing you now. It may be harder, it's not necessarily more effective, so please bear that in mind. And we'll go ahead and hold this side plank 30 seconds. Now our inhale is through our nose. Our exhale, we feel as we breathe out through pursed lips, we feel that rib cage wrap tightly around us. And again, you can either use the rib cage to hip thought, we're trying to set that intention of that's what our core is doing, or you can think of that clock face coming together there. Now, how are we going? We're going to move straight into side leg lifts. So, exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Your breath tries to match your movement. Okay, so ideally it would be one breath, one movement. Exhale to lift all the way, inhale to lower all the way, going slow. But if you can't get the breathing pattern, just breathe in your own time. Right, a little bit harder here. Take the fingertip to the ear. We're going to do a double sweep kick forward, double sweep kick back. Exhale 2, inhale 2. The breath is important here. So it doesn't matter if you sound funny, you should sound different with your breathing here, not just like you're sitting there with normal breath. Very, very good. And I'm glad I'm doing this voiceover because that would have been too hard to talk and do at the same time. Let's stretch it out. So sitting in a Z sit here, you're going to reach your arm that was on the ground up to the sky, deep breath in, exhale, side bend, take it over, extending through the side of the waist there. Really reach, really stretch, take it as far as you want to go, but keep breathing in this posture. And finding all fours. We're not going to do the other side of the side plank yet, so just hold fire. Okay, hands under shoulders, fingertips spread out, gripping into the mat. Take a gentle cat-cow, breathe in as you round. Exhale, arch, lift the heart, lift the chin. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine between the shoulder blades comes apart. Exhale, arch your back. Now find somewhere in the middle. Again, rib to hip connection applies. Breath in through the nose. As we exhale, extend to bird dog. This is opposite arm and leg reaching out. Inhale to lower. Extend to take the other side. Inhale, lower. One breath, one movement. Keep going and imagine you're reaching your fingertips to touch something that's just in front of you, and your toes are reaching for something behind you that is just out of reach. So you're really lengthening out of your shoulder and hip here. Very nice, everyone. Watch that you're not dropping your head or lifting it up too high. That alignment's through the spine. Almost there. We are actually going to hold this posture now, 10 seconds. Try not to twist through the hips. Strong through your yogi fingers and switch sides. So when I say yogi fingers, I mean fingertips spread apart and gripping into the mat. Lovely. Hold that last side for 3, for 2, for 1. You've got this. A little longer. And release. Good job. So come onto your side and we're going to do our side lying series here. Option 1, as I said before, elbow under shoulder. We want that vertical line with the upper arm, really important to prevent joint capsule damage or injury to our shoulder. Same applies if you're up on your hand. The hand is directly under the shoulder, making a T shape between the top hand and the bottom hand. So let's go ahead and hold the side plank. You can readjust at any time like I'm doing there. And you want to think of that rib cage, particularly the one that's closest to the mat, wrapping around you to provide strength and stability in your side plank. Our breathing pattern here is again in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Imagine the clock face, if you will. And we'll move into our leg lifts. So whether you're on your elbow or your hand, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Very good. It may take you a bit of time to get that breathing pattern organized, and that's okay. That's all part of our practice. Every time we come to the mat, we learn something new about our bodies, about movement, about our breath. Okay, are you ready? These ones are hard. Double sweep. To the front, kick, kick. To the back, kick, kick. But our core does not move. We're moving from the hip. It's a hard one. I understand if you've had to stop. If you haven't stopped, well done. Keep going. We're there. Okay, now you can stop. Come down. Find that oblique stretch. The hand that was on the floor comes up to the sky. Deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale. Take it on over for a side body stretch. Very good, everyone. Really awesome. So now we'll move into some thigh. So the top of your thigh, your hip flexor and your core is going to be the focus for this next mini series. So facing, oh yeah, we've got a little stretch here before I go into the series. Little seated twist to one side, round to the other side, and we're going to repeat that stretch. So go back to the original side, see if you can go a little further, and release one more time on that last side, and then we have a forward stretch as well. So cross-legged, deep breath in, exhale, take it forward, and you should feel this wonderful stretch in the back of your hips here. Okay, so now we can go into our hip flexor and thigh and core mini series. So extend your right leg out in front of you. Your hands are behind you. Fingertips can face whichever direction's good for you. Puff up the chest, inhale. Exhale, leg lift, inhale, lower. Now, this is hard particularly challenging. If you need to soften your right knee to lift it off the mat, that's fine. If you can't quite lift the leg yet, just practice contracting through the muscles in the top of your thigh. We have this movement for 30 seconds. So see if you can do maybe 10 to 12 with your breath in this time. Yeah, it's burning. Take a rest. Okay, Pilates. We'll do the other side first, then we'll do Pilates roll down. So flex the left foot, puff up the chest, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. If you are able to get the legs straight, really focus on that foot angle. This is called dorsiflexion. So you're pulling your toes back towards your face, pushing your heel away from you, and lengthening through the back of the leg as you work the top of the leg. Really good. 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, Pilates roll down. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and we're going to exhale as we articulate and roll down one vertebrae at a time like a string of pearls down onto your mat. Inhale, long body stretch. Exhale, peel yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Reach out over your toes. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale, roll down, hopefully with control. Inhale, long body stretch. Exhale, arms, head, shoulders, back, reaches and peels off the mat. Lovely. Only probably about 3 of these before we do that seated leg lift series again. So make this one a good one. If you can't quite sit up all the way yet, that's fine. Use your hands to come up. Modify to suit, as always. Right, same thing as we did before, except this time pointed toes. So sit tall, puff up the chest, deep breath in, exhale, leg lift, this time pointy toe. Straight leg if you can. If you can't, that's fine. You may even need to sit your back against a couch or a wall or a Swiss ball against something to assist you in this. If you really can't get that leg off the floor, as I said, focus on contracting the thigh muscle, your quadriceps on the top of your thigh. Almost there. 3, 2, 1 more if you want. Otherwise, change sides. All right, deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Ideally, again, we're moving with our breath. A full exhale takes the leg from on the mat to as high as you can. A full inhale is the duration of it lowering down. But if that's out of reach for you just now, all good. You'll get there one day. Beautiful. You can take a little rest after this one. Good. Okay, roll downs again. You've been here before. Let's make them better. So, flex the toes for the set, if you will. Deep breath in. Exhale to roll down. Breathe in at the bottom. Take a moment. Exhale, peel, peel, peel. Roll, roll, roll. Reach, reach, reach. Love Pilates. Love, love, love it. We have that amazing combination of stretching and strengthening in equal doses. It doesn't get better than that. Is it enough on its own? No, I do believe you need to strength train, lift weights. You need to walk if you can, cycle if you can't walk, swim. One modality of exercise is not enough, but Pilates is pretty good. All right, well done. Rear support is next. So hands come behind you, puff up the chest, bend the knees, feet hip distance apart. As we exhale, lift your hips up toward the sky, but keep your eyes gazing forward between your knees. You're working through your back body here, your arms are working. Nice stretch through the shoulders and chest. Now maybe you take it to a single leg extension, keep those hips high. Maybe you're feeling really strong and you can try the full variation of rear support, which is both legs straight, driving the heels down and into the floor. We're here for a little while, so if you need to go back to bent knees, or maybe you do single leg on the other side, that is fine by me too. Very good. We're here for 3. Are you breathing in through the nose? Exhale. 2. It's the longest 3, 2, 1 ever. You've got this. 3, 2, 1, and slowly take it down. Great work. Rolling onto your tummy. We have some rear kicks here. So these aren't particularly hard. They're really good for hamstring flexibility, and hamstrings the back of your thigh. So you can either place your chin on your hands or your forehead on your hands. Draw the belly button towards the spine. Think of that clock face again. Every time you exhale, it's drawing inwards. And we have a short blowing out the candles as you double kick one leg towards your bottom and then extend it down long. Now, when you extend your leg down long, that doesn't mean you just flop down. You're still holding everything nice and strong and stable. You're going with your breath. And if you want to make it harder, prop yourself up onto your elbows and press the earth down with your elbows. Lovely. Now I'm going back onto tummy to show you the double kick variation. Now it's pretty normal here for your legs to move at a slightly different time. Don't worry. You can still give it a go. It's still good for you. And if you want to, you can prop up to elbows and do the last few seconds. Feel those hamstrings working? Good, good, good. This is our last working exercise, and then we move into stretches. Do enjoy these. Settle in. Reach back with your right hand and see if you can hold on to your right foot for a quadricep stretch. So quadricep, front of the thigh, maybe through the hips if you're doing a lot of sitting. It's a great one to open up through those hips. We want to be strong, but we also need to be supple for everyday life. Take the other side whenever you're ready. Keep the head relaxed here, shoulders relaxed, jaw relaxed. It's all good to stress the muscles, but we don't want to stress our minds out. Life is stressful enough as it is, so let this be your time to yourself to unwind the brain, but get the body strong and resilient. Option here to take both sides, double leg stretch. Maybe even you want to try bow, which is a bit of a yoga stretch. If you're trying bow, then generally you flex your feet and hold your ankles, push into your hands, push your feet to the sky, and let that raise your upper body off the mat too. Not easy, so if you can do it, great. If you can't, it's okay, you can stick to the quad stretch. 3, are you breathing? 2, and release. Really good. We have a half cobra here, up onto the elbows. Draw the right knee out to the side so the inner thigh is against your mat. Bring it up as high as you want to. So we've got a gentle stretch or gentle arch through that low back. Bit of a hip opener here, just a gentle one. Draw the elbows down to the earth. The space between the ears and the shoulders lengthens. Come back to center to take the left side when you're ready. This is where you can let go of your Pilates breath and just breathe normally through your nose. Sometimes it is good for us to do an audible sigh, maybe a deep breath in. To let go and soften into our stretches. When you're ready, you can draw the feet together, bring the hands under the chest, and we're pushing back to an open knee child's pose. So big toes together, knees wide, and start by sinking the hips back toward the heels. Then you can walk your hands forward and rest your head down onto your mat. With each exhale, see if you can soften down further. Maybe you tent your hands. So you can have a quick look at me if you need to. Tenting your hands is yogi fingertips into the floor. Elevate the palms and get an even deeper stretch. We'll move our hands over to the right side off your mat there. Left hand comes on top of right if you can. and really open up through your left side body. Breathe into that stretch that you feel. Remember your audible sigh. Maybe you can take it deeper just by using your breath. And we'll take the left side, so walking the hands over and off the left side of the mat. Right hand comes on top. So from the right hand down through the right shoulder, into the right rib cage, maybe even down to the hip and the waist. You can feel that length, particularly if you do a nice deep exhale. Come back to center and notice, if we do this child's pose one more time in the middle, notice how you feel. Very nice. One more deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. We'll start to make our way to down dog. We have 2 down dogs today, so the first one may feel a little rusty. It's okay. You've worked your legs on the mat. So generous bend in the knees. Press through the toes. Maybe you can draw the heels down to the earth and the forehead comes back towards the thighs. Okay, can we do single leg down dog? Deep breath in. Exhale as we take one leg to the sky. So let's say left leg. Inhale, draw it through to low lunge. And you can drop your right knee to the floor and take reverse dragonfly. So we keep our right hand grounded, open, extend, rinse and twist left hand to sky. Lots going on here. You've got twisting, you've got stretching, you've got hips, mid-spine. Take a few deep breaths and then come back to our down dog. We'll just hang out in down dog for a few deep breaths here. Maybe you can find a deeper version of down dog, either by extending your legs, pedaling them out, or just simply a deeper exhale. Really good, everyone. Coming to the last few minutes of our practice together today. Let's take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to send that right leg to the sky, one 3-legged dog, and step it through. Okay, left arm to the sky this time. Right arm to the sky this time. Taking that nice reverse twist. Opening up through the mid-back, preparing you for the day, or maybe you did this practice in the evening. Any time's a good time for Pilates. All right, very good. Come to cross-legged. Let's set our intention for the day. Maybe you have some gratitude to your body, or you just want to go about your day and have a good one. Deep breath in through the nose, long exhale, hands come through heart center. I always take this time to give gratitude to you for following along and doing this practice with me today. Remember to pop a comment below. What do you want to see more of in this practice? What did you enjoy? Your feedback is welcome. So go well with love to yourself and each other. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me. See you next time.